YouTube? How you doing? This is Dave here with a quick update. I'm just dodging the weird weather today. I've been getting well, actually, yeah, you can see. It is a very odd weather day. It was sunny, really windy out here now, and I just felt a few raindrops. Here, it doesn't actually look like it rained at all, yet at work, which is about 7 miles away, it was torrentially downpouring most of the day. So I don't know. I do know it's a lot cooler out here right now, so it actually feels really nice. But I wanted to get a quick video in for you guys. There's been a lot of questions about the exhaust that I've done on this car. Again, it was the Kooks Headers to X-pipe into the stock Bi-Modals. So it deletes 2 of the cats, but it still has cats on it. It's their high flow, I guess what they call race cats, and inch and 7/8 exhaust. There's some questions about whether or not the dual mode exhaust still works and what's the difference in the sound between it. So I'm going to give you a couple clips there. We're also going to go in the garage. I'm going to show you some updates on the Cutlass and reveal some news about where the direction of that is going. So let's do a cold start on this here. All right. And you know what, let's get you in a little bit closer. This will be in performance mode. So yeah, that's meaty. I love the way she sounds. And now what I'm gonna do is I'll go inside and I'll switch it over. I gotta actually start the car, get in. And I apologize, she's a little on the dirty side, but let's get the car fired up. And you can hear, right off the bat here. Let me just turn the music off there. Turn that off. There we go, sorry about that. So I'm gonna switch it over. So now it's in tour mode right now. So, and you can hear, like if you go back and listen to it now. So this is tour mode. And it's pretty mellow. And from up here, and I'll rev it a little bit from here so you can kind of hear it. So it's like, see, so not very loud. You hear that difference? So inside the car, tour mode. Sorry, you got extreme close up. You hear sport mode. And there's really no change between sport mode and performance mode as far as just Bi-Modal, so 2 modes for the exhaust. But I'll stick you outside and you can get a listen to the difference right by the exhaust. So. Okay, so now you guys can definitely see that there is a difference between the tour mode and the sport/performance mode. And oh boy, hold on here. Got a little bit of a beep, 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 beep. Better, there you go. But you can see there's definitely a difference between sport and touring mode. It is starting to rain here. Like I said, you know, only a matter of time, but it's starting to move in. So I'm probably gonna have to cut the outside shooting down. But let's get into the garage. We can go through a couple of things in there. Catch you in a couple. Hey guys, all right, we're finally back in the garage. Just in time too, because it's now pouring outside. But I wanted to show you guys that I finally actually am making some progress here on the fuel lines. So we got a 10 AN feeding the regulator with a 8 AN return back to the trunk. And I have an 8 AN for the off the regulator that feeds into the special fitting on the driver's side that feeds the LS9 fuel rail. If you guys recall, I actually have the LS9 rail on this versus the LSA to turn it around and have the feed on that side. I got a good deal on this, and it still fits really well, so that it made sense to do it that way. and I'm going to take you guys back. One of the things that I wanted to just show you over here as I'm going through this mess is that I also replaced, I'm not going to use this GT500 pump anymore because I actually got a smoking deal on that ice tank that I had mentioned. And just to kind of show you, to round out what's doing back here, you can see the lines feed into the trunk here where the spare tire well used to be. And then I'm going to probably do something nicer than these zip ties. This is just for now to dress them. I'm going to get some better ones from like McMaster or something like that. But we've got the 10 AN feed, the 8 AN return, and then you can just see kind of how I ran it. A little shot here of in the wheel well. I don't know how well you can see this because the lighting isn't too well in here, but you can see I actually have some holes in the frame rails there, and this should be fine, so there's no tire access issues. And you can see I got the zip ties, but I'm going to do a better job with that. But this car really needs to be cleaned. So this thing, you know, this is good to 1,000 horsepower, this tank, but I could always upgrade this beyond that. But so there's no issue. These fuel lines, they should 1,500 horsepower for that much fuel line. But I'm expecting, like, you know, because I have the you can barely see it, but like right up here, right here is a set of LSA heads. Okay, here and here, so you can see there's one head, and then the other one's right below it. Actually, it probably didn't get you a good shot of that, but there's the one, and then the other one's right here. And then there's a 6-liter block sitting there with some tires sitting on it and a wheel well. But that'll be the basis for what eventually goes inside of here. And you can see here, here's my huge recovery tank and the, I believe it's a Rule, and I got this wrong before, but I'm pretty sure it's either a Rule 2000 or 2200. I'm pretty sure it's a Rule 2200, but I'm probably wrong. I'll correct myself again if I'm wrong. But you can see that there's some substantial feed lines here, and I got to cut a small hole in the trunk right here to do the drain line. But this will be more than enough, and this is like a 7.5 gallon tank, so I will be able to hold plenty of ice, plenty of coolant to run to the front. And then we'll just take you over here along the side of the car, and you can see how this line, what I ended up doing, and you can see on the back of the LSA blower lid, I'm going to actually just loosen this up and put some clamps here to hold the lines in place so that it doesn't go all over the place. But this is a special fitting that just snaps on the rail, and you can easily take this off if need be. But I liked the 90-degree fitting that I had. I was able to actually salvage that from some old lines I had, so I didn't have to buy a new one. But it fits real nice, fits in here real cleanly. So this should be a nice, fun setup. I'm actually getting, believe it or not, I am getting ridiculously close to finishing this. So all I have to do is get the drive shaft put in, and that'll probably be a $300 to $400 endeavor there. I did see something online for like a steel drive shaft, which is probably not bad for a start on this. But I still have to mount a few things like the, so let's see, I got to still run the lines at the front. I still got to run the lines for the trans, but that stuff I'll actually probably just knock out sometime this week. But I want to get a drive shaft in this thing and just hook it up before I go nuts and actually start it. But other than that, I got to plug up these holes here that you can see. They're for meth injection ports, and here's the meth line if I ever decide to run that. But one of the things that I've been strongly considering doing is pulling all this blower stuff off of this and putting it on the SS. Let me know what you think about that. A part of me really wants to do it. The other part of me still enjoys driving the car the way it is. So I'll probably sit on that for a while, at least to get this thing verified that it's good, because I would still have to do the blower lid and all that other extra crap. But in the meantime, she's getting awfully close. I have just some various and sundry things to do on this, and then we are good to go. So expect a running video pretty soon for a first fire, and then after that, probably a driving video soon after that. So it's finally happening, folks. I'm finally getting my ass in gear, getting this done. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for another video coming up real soon. I appreciate all the new followers. Tell your friends. Hey, I appreciate the subscribers. I really enjoy doing this. We're going to have some more videos coming up soon on some other content. And also, for all you SS guys, and maybe not SS guys, I could just kind of open it to everybody. I'm going to do a track day at ACO. I'm looking into when we can do that. And then eventually I'm going to try to do a Holden shootout as well. But I'm looking at doing a race at ACO. It's probably about 200. It's going to be a 200 a car to start, and that's for the track rental. But you're basically going to be there on a Friday all day and you have the track, you'll basically get tired of running the damn car. So figure 200 a car. It's gonna be 200 a car to enter. I'm gonna try to lock in like at least 3 days when we figure we can do it, and I'll put some posts out there. I'll do a video on that, and let's see if we can get a good car count going. I'd like to try to turn this into either a Holden shootout thing for like the SS's, or shit, I'd love to have G-bodies there, or any muscle cars. We got the Goat over there that I'm gonna start working on. So thanks again. Hit that bell to know when I do updates. Like, comment, subscribe. Take care, guys. Thanks a lot.